Hello class 12th. Today we will solve exercise 7.2. Before solving the exercise, you must know about the two formulae which will be used in almost 90% questions. What are those two formulae? First formula is dt upon t is equal to log t plus c. You will see that whenever I will write log t, I will use modulus in most of the questions. Why? Logarithm of negative quantities is not defined. Okay? And the second formula which I will use, that will be x and dx, which has been discussed in exercise 7.1. So what is integral n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. So you have to keep attention on this formula. In the denominator there will be function, and in the numerator there will be the derivative of that particular function. Now we can start our exercise 7.2. The first question is 2x upon 1 plus x square. Let now suppose 1 plus x square as t, so 2x dx is equal to dt. dx is equal to dt upon 2x. Okay. Now come to your integration. What is the question? 2x. No need to write anything at the place of 2x. What is the value of dx? dt upon 2x. And what is the value of 1 plus x square? T. Cancel. Your final decision, your answer, dt upon t. We have discussed that dt upon t is equal to log t plus c. So what is the t? Log 1 plus x square. Now you will say, why I am not writing this question in modulus? Because 1 plus x square is always a positive quantity for any value of x. So that's why I am not using the symbol of modulus. Come to the next question, number 2. Any student can understand that our function, our t is log x t 1 upon x dx is equal to dt. So what is the value of dx? X into dt. Now integral is log x, that is equal to t square upon x, and what is the value of dx? That is x dt. Cancelled out. What will become it? T square dt. And you know what is the formula of tn? Tn plus 1 upon n plus 1. So t2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 plus c t cube by 3 plus c. What is the value of t? Log x. Log x whole cube upon 3 plus c is your final answer. Moving to question number 3. So from this question your exercise starts, because in this question function and its derivative are mixed. You have to separate it. You have to find out how can we separate function and its derivative. See, in the denominator, what is common? In the denominator, anything is common or not? Yes, x is common. 1 plus log x. If in the question it was written like this, it's become so easy for you. Just 1 plus log x is equal to t 1 upon x dx is equal to dt. dx is equal to x into dt. But in the question you have to use your brain to take the common x. Why? If we suppose 1 plus log x, anything plus log x, that is equal to, derivative is equal to 1 upon x. Derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So now we can proceed. I will become, what we have to write at the place of dx? X dt. And nothing, and at the place of 1 plus log x, t. Okay. dt upon t is equal to log t plus c. And what is t? T is 1 plus log x. Log 1 plus log x. No need to use the sign of modulus because 1 is positive and log x is always positive quantity. Your answer is log 1 plus log x. Moving to the next question. Yes, it is sin x, sin cos x dx. It is trigonometry or integral? Integral of trigonometric functions. Let us suppose cos x is equal to t. Okay. Then minus sin x dx is equal to dt. Okay. Dx is equal to dt upon minus sin x. At the place of sin x, you have to write nothing. Sin, what you have supposed, cos x is equal to t, so sin t, and what is the value of dx? dt upon minus sin x. Cancelled out. Your final answer is minus sin t dt. What is the integration of sin t? Integral of sin t is minus cos t. Minus cos t plus c, which is equal to cos t plus c. And what is the value of t? Cos x. This is your final answer. Moving to the next question. Once again, a question related to trigonometry. No need to hurry. Ax plus b. Sin theta, cos theta. We can write it 2 sin ax plus b cos ax plus b. Multiplied by 2, divided by 2. What was the reason? What is the reason? Because 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to sin 2 theta. It will become 2ax plus 2b. Okay? Sin 2 theta. So let 2ax plus 2b is equal to t. 2a dx is equal to dt. 2b is constant. Its derivative will become 0. What is the value of dx? Dx is equal to dt upon 2a. Now put all things here. Your integral is 1 by 2 sin t. At the place of dx, you have to write dt upon 2a. At last, you will get this. You have to integrate sin t dt. What is the integral of sin t? Not cos t. Minus cos t. Minus cos t. Plus c. What you have supposed? T. We have supposed 2ax plus 2b. 2a, you can write 2 common, ax plus b. And this is your final answer. Moving to the question number 6. Little bit easy. See. Let ax plus b is equal to t. A and b both are constant. So a dx, derivative of b will be 0, is equal to dt. What is dx? Dx is dt upon a. Okay. So what is this? This is t under root t and dx dt upon a. So 1 upon a t power half dt. So what is the formula of x power n? Xn plus 1 upon n plus 1. 1 upon a t power half plus 1. 3 by 2. Here also 3 by 2 plus c. Your final answer 2 upon 3a t power 3 by 2. Okay, plus c. So what you have supposed t? Ax plus b power 3 by 2 plus c is your final answer. As I have told you earlier that there will be two formulae which will be used in this exercise. The first one was dt upon t is equal to log t, and second one was xn dx is equal to xn plus 1 upon n plus 1. Coming to the next question. Is this a difficult question? Not at all. X plus, not difficult, it is different. Okay, x plus 2 is equal to t. X will become t minus 2 and dx is equal to dt. So, at the place of x, you have to write t minus 2. This is under root t and dt. So, you can write under root t as t power half dt. After multiplication, you will get half plus 1, 3 by 2. In multiplication, power are added, and here what will you get? This is your first integral, and what is the second one? Second one is this. Now you can integrate t power 3 by 2. What will you get? T power 5 by 2 upon 5 by 2, and here what will you get? T power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 plus c. 2 upon 5 t power 5 by 2 minus 4 upon 3 t power 3 by 2. You can very easily observe that t power 3 by 2 is common. But that is the calculative part. Here what you have to understand, most important steps are these. What is the function and what is its derivative? Are both present? Yes, they are present, but you have to make it visible. And this is the integration. Coming to the next question, please. Question number 8. X under root 1 plus 2x square. 1 plus 2x square is equal to t 4x. Derivative of 1 is different. When you will differentiate 1, you will get 0. And differentiation of x square is 2x multiplied by 2, 4x dx is equal to dt. Dx is equal to dt upon 4x. So, I is equal to x under root t and dt upon 4x. Cancel out. 1 by 4 t power half dt. No need to say, very easily you can integrate it. T power 3 by 2. Integral of xn is x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 upon 3 by 2 plus c. At last you will get 2 by 3 into 4 t power 3 by 2. What is t? T is 1 plus 2x square power 3 by 2 plus c. You can simply calculate it. 2 3 is 6. 1 upon 6. 1 plus 2x square 3 by 2 plus c is your final answer. Moving to the next question. Are you confused to see this question? No need to be confused. If suppose any student writes like it, this is equal to t, so 2x plus 1 dx is equal to dt. Dx is equal to dt. But 2x plus 1 is not here. 2x plus 1 is hidden. How? Just take 2 common. It will become 2x plus 1 under root x square plus 1 dx. So, what is the value of dx here? Dt upon 2x plus 1. Your integral is, see, 2x plus 1 dt upon, just write 2x plus 1. Here you write under root t, and here you write dt upon 2x plus 1. Cancel out. What you have to integrate? T power half dt. Once again, x power n dx, t power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 plus c. 4 upon 3, what is t? T is x square plus x plus 1 power 3 by 2 plus c is your final answer. Coming to the next question. And this is the last question of this video. Once again, there is something which can surprise you. I am just telling you, in this question, function and its derivative are mixed, multiplied. You have to separate it. Very easy. You can write x as under root x into under root x. Okay. Now from the denominator, take root x at common. Now it will convert it into this. Let root x minus 1 is equal to t. So 1 upon 2 root x dx is equal to dt. What is the value of dx? Value of dx is 2 under root x dt. So our integral will become, at the value of dx, we will write 2 root x dt. No need to write at here, root x it is, and under root x minus 1 is t. It will cancel out 2 dt upon t. Integrate log t. Okay. So again I am not using the symbol of modulus. Why it is? Because we have supposed t is equal to under root x minus 1, but you must use minus 1 is here. We have to use due to minus 1. Okay. And this is your final answer. You know there are a lot of MCQ questions in your examination. So this can be also write as log 2 will come here. So what it will become? Under root x minus 1 power 2 plus c. So keeping in your mind two formulae which I have discussed with you when I started the video, keeping those two videos you can proceed, and it's very easy exercise. It is not difficult, not calculative, but you have to keep in your mind that which formula will be used here. And the basic thing, students, when students get information that we are unable to solve this exercise, the reason is that students are unable to find out the function and its derivative. The question arises in this exercise 7.2. The question arises, what is the function, what is its derivative, and this is your duty. This exercise has been created by CBSE NCERT to make students understand what is the function, what is its derivative. In 3 or 4 questions, it has been used log x is equal to this one, and after derivative 1 upon something. In one question you just saw sin x is equal to t cos x dt. So you have to just find out its function and derivative. That can be in the two form. First form is dt upon t, that is equal to log t, and second form is tn dt, and the integral of this one is tn plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and you will be able to solve the more questions. In the next video I will upload the questions from 11 to 20. Okay, thank you students for watching the videos. Thank you so much.